What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back into what's going on with the Iraqi dinar. First reminder, you should be thinking about buying gold and silver to protect yourself. When you do go to buy some, please consider our friends over at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code PIMPY, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is. And you guys know I have this alternative website. I'm going to be posting some very important information on there regarding the Rona. So go check it out for those of you who are already subscribed. You guys know I have over here PIMPY'S Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. It's on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. Over here we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. It's free to join, so come on over. So what is going on over there in Iraq? Well, just like I thought. You see, the media tells us one thing over here, and then we find out it's another. So I reached out to my little friend. I said, what is the truth? Because they're telling us they went after some revolutionary or whatever it was over in Syria. And then my friend's like, no, that's not what happened. And they went after the popular mobilization. I was like, oh, why? Why? Why would you do that? All right? Because now look at Khazali threatens to kill American soldiers in Iraq. So I told you when it comes to the popular mobilization crew, the group, 1/3 is loyal to the Ayatollah of Iran. 1/3 is loyal to Assad in Iraq. And the other third is loyal to the Iraqi government. They're a large group. They worked to help fight ISIS. And so the Biden administration thought it'd be smart to bomb them, claiming that he was going after ISIS and Al-Qaeda is what they're telling us. Or a Hezbollah is what they said. A Hezbollah ammunition depot. Nope, that's not what happened. So now, remember, this is the same group that when they arrested its leader, they quickly took up arms and took over the green zone, including surrounding the house of Al-Kazemi. If they are that powerful, what do you think is going to happen when we have the idiot that's in office now bombing these guys, and then the media is lying to us about it? Again, you know, like they said, oh, Gaddafi's this bad, evil guy, and you find out, no, that wasn't the case. Oh, yeah, Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Oh, no, that's not the case. They want regime change. That's what they want. So they can all around the world push the same agenda. It doesn't make a difference if you believe in it or not. Anyway, so now the Secretary General threatened on Tuesday to kill American soldiers in Iraq in response to the recent American bombing that targeted the popular crowd in Anbar. Khazali, I believe is how you pronounce it, said in a televised speech followed by the news, "We are not blood students, warlords, and the resistant operation are as keen as they cannot shed blood. The tactics in the last stage was to drain the enemy's military capabilities to force them to withdraw. The American enemy has proven that it does not respect any sanctity of the blood of the people. The treacherous American enemy is the one who started with the loss of lives and moved the battle to this level. The resistance operation have moved to the new stage, and the retribution for the blood of our precious youth will only be the blood of the occupying soldiers." So I had a feeling this was not a good thing. I knew the media was lying to us. They tried to say it was Hezbollah. We don't even trust our own media to tell us the truth about what's going on here domestically. So this isn't good. So we don't want them to stir up a hornet's nest in Iraq. We want things to be stable and calm. If Americans continue to shed Iraqi blood, we are able to continue responding. We have full readiness and planning in a way that the enemy will not expect in terms of location and types of weapons. So hopefully That's just threats and nothing else. This I don't like. This is happening around the world. I told you they're going to push us into digital currency. The governor of the central bank announced the imminent transition to digital bank. No, we don't have to agree with that, you guys. They only want to control what you do with your money. This is why you need money outside of the system. Gold, silver. You know, even the currency, even if they say it's no good, you still can agree locally to use the currency and honor its value. You want something outside of the system. So start collecting dollars. Good Lord. The media department of the House of Representatives stated in a statement received. Remember, I showed you that even in Vietnam, they said they're going to digital. Russia's going to digital. Everybody's going to digital. And it's not about how fast your payments can go, cross-border payments, lower fees. That's not what it's about. It's about keeping track of everything you do, period. And if you don't agree with them, then they cut off your money. And now over here, we're talking about social scores. The Democrats are pushing China's version of social scores. Wow. The media department in the House of Representatives stated in a statement received by the news that the committee to monitor the implementation of the government's program headed by the representatives of the head of the committee and in presence of members, blah, 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 because they give you a whole list of everybody that's there. The committee indicated, according to the statement, held several meetings to evaluate the work of the government and submitted in a previous period a detailed report of the House of Representatives in which it touched on percentages of achievement in areas of failure. The government has not yet presented to the government or its government's program, which led to the lack of coordination between the institution in different countries. Different countries, yes. So it goes on and talks about the negative rate and what they need to do about it. So they keep talking about this. I have a feeling the rate change is going to change in a positive way, only because it keeps getting brought up all the time. And we know they have a surplus, and although I think they should use a surplus to continue developing private sectors, I don't know. It's just me. But they sure talk about it a whole lot. We know they're supposed to do something to help those people who are affected. But it's talked about every day now. Very interesting. So what they're going to do is, you can see up here, what they're going to do is keep saying that, hey, this is going to be good for counterfeit, good, we keep track of terrorists, everything's about, scary stuff. See, again, once again, when you sacrifice your rights in the name of security, then you'll have neither. They're just lies. They already know how to keep track of stuff. But that's what they're going to tell you. So-and-so is funded by cryptocurrencies. That's why we need to end cryptocurrencies. So-and-so is ended by money because we can't keep track of money because it's paper. And we don't know what they're going to do with it. Therefore, we need digital currency. No. You're not going to be safer. That's not what it's about. They want to control every aspect of your life. So that's what they're talking about. Now, Iraq is talking about their central banks. It's imminent. They're going to go to a digital currency. This is happening around the world, period. It's being pushed by central banks around the world. Again, central banks aren't allowed to dictate our policies here in the United States because it violates our Constitution. But we allow it. Confirmation of what was published in the news. Kazemi heads to Belgium. And of course, you know what he's doing over there. Same reason why they always go tour in other countries. Talk about how they could trade together, work together. Security, economies, education, training, the whole 9 yards. To me, it's more about implementing this bigger agenda, including announcing the results within 24 hours. Yeah, I like how they do this. See, their election, the results are announced within 24 hours. Not like what happened last time and not like what's happening in New York. And you people in New York, if you voted for Reed, you need to get over there. And is his name? Eric. Reed? Is it Reed or Adams? You guys need to raise hell because they are going to change that election. I guarantee it. The president of the republic said recommendation guaranteed the integrity of the elections. So as you can plainly see, elections are an issue around the world. There is a very powerful conglomerate of people out there who are pushing those candidates into power that represent them. It's happening everywhere. It's not just here. So it looks like Saleh is implementing the right procedures for the voting that's coming up to make sure then there's no delays and no, oh, I found some votes over here hidden behind a trash can. So it goes on to talk about all the countries that are involved, everything they're going to do. We already know this. This whole paragraph or this whole story is about all the steps they're going to take to make sure this election is fair. Is it? Is it really? This is what I'm talking about. This is not good. Photo from Baghdad's funeral services for the victims of the American raid on the border with Syria. So what do they usually do? Flag out pictures of women, elderly people, and the youth, because it has a much bigger impact. A large number of members of the Popular Mobilization Force and their supporters, as well as political, military, and security figures, participated on Tuesday in a symbolic funeral for the victims of American raid. So, these people pose a big threat. They helped get rid of ISIS. So why would Obama's administration, or no, Obama's, same thing, Biden's administration lie and say it's Hezbollah and then turn around and bomb? At first I thought maybe this is a good thing because these people would stir up a hornet's nest for Al-Kazemi, but the truth of the matter is they've been mellow under the Trump administration. They could have done this a long time ago, but they didn't. They seem to be going on the right track. It's crazy because these people are supported and mostly controlled by Iran. So very, very interesting. So, of course, they had a look at the number of people. This is something that bothers me because what you don't want is all of a sudden protests start happening again. Civil unrest, destabilizing the country all over again. We don't want this. And we definitely didn't want this, I swear. Iraq borrows $360 million from the World Bank to expand gas facilities. Why? You have a surplus in your budget. So anyways, $360 million loan agreement with the World Bank International Finance Corporation to help reduce the gas flaring across the south of the country to provide much needed fuel for power generators. They said it's a 5-year IFC loan will partially fund the construction of the new Basra gas liquid extraction plant. Will boost gas processing capacity by 40%. So yeah, it's going to upgrade the facility. Yes, they need it. Yes, it'll generate more money for them. Yes, the facility needs upgraded because it's like 7 billion years old and the technology is outdated. But why wouldn't they just use their surplus? So anyways, as you can see, every time I feel like we're heading forward, now again, this is just talk. Nothing's happening. They're making threats. They're talking about what they're going to do. I'm just saying, I don't like to talk. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying because we got to take the news, good, bad, or ugly. I'm just saying, hey, let's watch for this. We don't want these things to happen. Okay? So right now, things are still okay, but I just don't want them to go down in the wrong direction. We need peace in the Middle East. Not about the money part. I'm talking about the people, seriously. They don't deserve this crap, nor do the people in Africa. Two of the richest nations in the world. Hell, look what we're going through. Anyways, that's it, you guys. You guys hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. I'll catch you later. I'm out.